Hi, Wes Scott from Lifeback Law Firm. Today we're going to talk about do's and don'ts before filing bankruptcy in Minnesota. Again, knocking it out of the park this week with blogs. These are some great topics, and this is a wonderful topic. There are do's and don'ts before filing bankruptcy, okay? One of the things, and folks, this has been figured out since the beginning of time. Anything and everything you could think of has been thought of, and oftentimes has been legislated, right? So, for example, you're filing a bankruptcy. You think to yourself, "Gee, I'm worried about losing my Harley, so I'm not going to lose my Harley. So I'm just going to transfer it quietly to my brother for nothing." Well, that transfer can be clawed back by a trustee in bankruptcy. It's called a fraudulent transfer. It's a problem under Section 548 of the Code. This has been thought of before. And so what did Congress do? They said, well, all right, if you transfer something within 2 years prior to filing bankruptcy for no value, the trustee can claw that back into the estate. They can undo the transfer. They can sue your brother. So don't transfer assets before you file a bankruptcy. Certainly talk to your bankruptcy lawyer before you transfer anything. Gather your documents, your records. Gather your tax returns for the last 2 years. Gather your pay stubs for the last 6 months. Do not gift any property. Don't give anything away. Don't transfer it. Don't put money that belongs to you into somebody else's account. And don't drain retirement accounts before you file a bankruptcy, okay? There's a lot of do's and don'ts. Do continue to pay your essential bills. I'm talking about utilities and things like that. But as to unsecured credit cards, things like that, generally once the decision is made to file, you stop paying on them. And of course, you shouldn't use the credit cards or take out loans once you know you're going to file bankruptcy. Of course, that's fraud, right? When the time is right, when you want to treat yourself to America's most kind, most helpful bankruptcy law firm, reach out to Lifeback Law Firm right here at Lifeback Law Firm. You're going to be so thankful you did.